Freddy x Chica by FNAF lover Chica. Freddy glanced over at Chica on stage. She was talking to Bonnie. Freddy smiled at Chica. She noticed and looked over at Freddy. Chica waved at Freddy and smiled. Chica then called Freddy and the others over. "Foxy and Freddy, come here," she said cheerfully. Freddy walked up on stage, and Foxy peeked out of his cove and also walked onto the stage. "Okay, so I was thinking we could all make a pizza tonight," Chica said. Bonnie said, "Sorry, Chica, I can't. I'm busy." Foxy said, "Yar, I'm also busy too, sorry." Chica frowned and said, "It's okay," and walked off stage frowning. Chica went into the kitchen and sat at the table. Freddy walked off the stage and went into the kitchen. Chica looked up at him and Freddy smiled. "Why didn't you ask me if I wanted to make a pizza?" Freddy said sadly. "I don't know. Since Bonnie and Freddy couldn't, I didn't think you had the time to make a pizza," Freddy said. "Of course I have the time," Chica smiled and asked Freddy, "Okay, would you like to make a pizza with me?" Freddy smiled and nodded. Freddy said, "Let's make a pizza." Chica smiled happily and said, "Okay." Chica walked over to the counter, and Freddy followed behind her. Freddy asked Chica, "So what do we need to make a pizza?" Chica smiled and said, "We need cheese, sauce, dough, and pepperoni." Freddy got the dough and cheese, and Chica got the sauce and dough. Freddy rolled out the dough and started to spin it on his finger while he smiled at Chica. Chica smiled back at Freddy and giggled. Freddy spun the dough too much and it ended up on his head. Chica laughed and Freddy also laughed. "Your dough skills are over 9,000, Chica said with a laugh. "Haha, yeah," Freddy said with a grin. Freddy got some new dough and rolled it out. Chica spread the sauce onto the pizza. Freddy put the cheese on it and put the pie in the oven. A few minutes later, Freddy took out the pizza pie and set it on the table to cool down. "Okay, let's clean up before we eat the pizza," Freddy said. Freddy and Chica started to clean up the ingredients. Freddy looked at Chica and smiled. Chica looked at Freddy and held his hand, smiling at him. Foxy walked into the kitchen. Foxy growled at Freddy and said, "Yee, can I talk to you, matey, for a second?" Freddy said okay and stepped out of the kitchen with Foxy. Foxy said with a growl, "She's mine, laddie. Back off." Freddy said, "You aren't dating her, so she isn't yours." Foxy growled, "But I like your lassie, so that lassie is mine." Freddy growled, "The last time I checked, she didn't like you." Freddy walked back into the kitchen and Foxy followed. Freddy moved close to Chica and Chica said, "What's going on?" Foxy picked up a jar of sauce and threw it at Freddy, but Freddy ducked and it hit Chica, causing her to fall backwards. The jar broke and splattered all over her. Chica wailed and started to cry. Foxy walked towards Chica and said that he's sorry, but Freddy cut him off and yelled to leave him and Chica alone. Foxy walked out of the kitchen growling. Freddy rushed over to Chica and picked up her in his arms. Chica looked at Freddy and started to calm down. Freddy said, "Let's get you cleaned up." Freddy got a cloth and cleaned Chica, only to discover a piece of glass was stuck in her arm from the broken jar. He looked at the glass in her arm, and Chica whimpered. Freddy said softly, "I need to take the glass out of your arm." Chica said with a whimper, "Please be gentle." Freddy pulled the glass out and carefully, but Chica still cried out, "It hurts." Freddy got some bandage and wrapped the cut up. He smiled and kissed her arm. Chica blushed bright pink and smiled. "All better?" Freddy asked. Chica nodded, and Freddy cleaned up the sauce and glass off the ground. Freddy looked up at Chica and said, "Let's eat the pizza now." Chica nodded and walked to the table and sat down. Freddy sat beside Chica and cut the pizza. Chica took a slice and bit down into the pizza. Yum!" Chica said with a big smile. Freddy took a bite of his slice and smiled at Chica. Yeah, very good," Freddy agreed. Chica smiled and giggled. Freddy heard Foxy walk out of the pizzeria. Chica said, "Oh yeah, just wait a second. I have to get something." Chica skipped down the hall and got a Chica plushie and started walking back to the kitchen. The power shut off, and Freddy heard Chica scream. Freddy rushed to find the door in the dark. Freddy found the door and yelled, "Don't worry, Chica, I'm coming." He heard Chica down the hall say, "Help, Freddy, I'm scared." She cried out. Freddy found Chica and held her in his arms. He felt around and found a flashlight laying in the hall. Freddy turned it on and saw Chica was in his arms, shaking. He carried her into the kitchen, and the power turned back on. Freddy smiled at Chica and said, "You're okay now." Chica smiled and sat up in his lap and blushed. "My hero," she said with a grin. Freddy blushed bright red. Chica looked at him and leaned closer to him. Freddy smiled, still blushing, an even brighter shade of red. Chica leaned in and kissed him, blushing bright pink. Freddy wrapped his arms around Chica's waist. Freddy whispered to Chica, "I love you." And Chica said with a smile, "I love you too, Freddy." 3 months later, Freddy and Chica were happy together. It was like any other night until the manager walked in. He walked up to the guard and said, "We are redoing the place with new animatronics," the guard replied. "What are we going to do with the old ones?" The manager replied. "I don't know, throw them in the back room. We are starting at 6 a.m. sharp." The manager and the guard went outside. The manager laughed. "You get to see off the night tomorrow." The next day, the manager and the construction workers started to redo the place. They were working on adding new rooms to the building, like a game room and party room. After 8 p.m., everyone left. Chica said to Freddy on stage, "What's going to happen to us?" She cried. Freddy said calmly, "We will be put in the back room. Don't worry. That's all they won't throw us out." Chica replied, "Okay, I trust you." The end.